We live?
I went live, but I forgot to connect it, so I'm trying to do it right now.
Oh,
I forgot
connected
to.
to YouTube and Facebook?
Yeah. So I ended it. All right, yeah, we live. All right, perfect. We go on YouTube right now. All right. Shit, oh, that thing ain't never go. What's it call it, bro? Welcome, welcome, welcome again. This is the Fin Out of Water Football Podcast. I am your host with the most be Herbo, and I got my brother from another mother, Rod Man, in the building. Rod Man, it is another day. It is Wednesday, August 26th. We are on the heels of the final week of preseason football. Next week, we are getting official football back, and we are going to go into this season full speed, my brother. So, are you excited? Are you ready? Because this football is back
Are you ready
again.
for some football? You goddamn right, my boy.
It's a
I
Wednesday night party. So, before we get into everything, I do have to give today's rundown. This is a full and loaded show. We like to combine humor with seriousness. We like to combine laughs with the real. And that's what we are going to do in a bunch of different ways on today's episode. So, today's rundown, we are talking about the Miami Dolphins. I'm going to ask Rod, is it time to panic again? We also are going to address Tua's first return on the opposite side of the field. That's going to be kind of interesting. Then I'm going to make the case to everybody that's on this live stream that's with us today why the Cleveland Browns should absolutely boycott their. I mean, Browns fans should boycott their team because it's getting out of hand. Also, I want to address college football, the institution, which is full of the greatest gaslighters in the history of civilization, dog. I'm so tired of them dudes, bro. And last but not least, we do have to end on a light note. One of our brothers got jammed for buying the kitty cat, man. Free my dog, Jay York, man. We're going to get into all of that on today's episode, man. But before we get into all that, we have to start with this. Rob, man, let's get right into it, baby. We don't got time to waste, man. We are talking Dolphins. Rod, I have a question to ask you, dog.
Fire away, brother.
Is it time to panic? 2.0. What's going on with your Dolphins, man? What's going on with your squad, bro? What's going on with your squad, bro?
Herbie, listen, man. You've been living in South Florida long enough. It's always time to panic when it's the Dolphins, Herbie. We live in survival mode every single year, Herbie. There's never any hope. You know what I'm saying? But listen here, Herbie. The funny thing is, I know a lot of people. It was funny, Herbie, seeing the reactions to like Dolphins fans about the second preseason game, because it's just like, dude, we didn't have. It was just our depth playing or lack thereof. It was just skeletons of football players, right? Shout out to the chat. The chat jumping already.
Chat is already jumping. True Blazer, you already know. Trez in the building. True in the building. The homies is out, man. Everybody is out, man. You already know, man. Shout out to the chat, man. So, Rod, the reason why I brought this up, man, so there's an article that I wanted to talk about, right? And where is this article? So, let me get right into it, because I want to address that first before we get into everything, right? So, here we go right here. Share this tab right here. Dolphins news. Miami's offense is so bad, Malik Willis was forced to stop practice. Dog, y'all stopping practice this early into the game? That's what y'all doing? It's like that bit, dog. It's like, hey, it's like that bit, bro. It's like that bit, bro. Y'all,
listen, man, Herbie. Here's the messed up thing, right? Like, I could say in terms of what I've been hearing in training camp and what I've been reading and the things I could find, Herbie, this is probably one of the first seasons, Herbie, where I could say that the quarterback has been the bright spot of training camp. And what that is about, Herbie, was the fact that like the guys in practice were playing so poorly that Malik had to stop everybody and have a players only meeting to hold guys accountable, which, Herbie, when we talk about leadership in the locker room, that's what a leader does. Like, absolutely. What the hell are you guys doing? Like, guys, we got to get it together. The season's just around the corner. So, listen, Herbie, when you see how we looked in the preseason games, when you hear about especially how overmatched certain positions were in the joint practices with other teams, Herbie, listen, the expectations, Herbie, from everyone are not high for this team. But I do want to say one thing, though, Herbie, and that is that what makes this season actually somewhat exciting for me, and surprisingly, I wasn't expecting it, but I guess we're always going to be here when you have a team with a question mark at this position. Herbie, this season completely hinges on what the hell Malik Willis looks like.
Right.
And based on the reports, while the offense has been inconsistent, while we've had injuries at linebacker, while we have had our issues in practice, he's been the bright spot, Herbie. Like, he had his mid-August slump, but for the most part, man, he's actually looked pretty good compared. Like, for people who have watched him, they actually, like, for example, Herbie, our offensive line is doing what it always does, which is not protecting its quarterback.
And be hurt. Hurt. Just a lot earlier than normal. That's that.
Right. They're already at it, Herbie. They're in mid-season form and preseason, right? But here's the thing. Malik, here's one of the things I've loved hearing about Malik in training camp, Herbie, is the fact that he can make something out of nothing. Like, when the pocket breaks down, Herbie, he can scramble and get positive yards. When the pocket breaks down, he can scramble and find a guy open in the end zone. I mean, he had like 3-4 touchdowns today in red zone drills. He looked sharp. So, these things, Herbie, now granted, he's going against our secondary, which is also been dealing with injuries and shit like that.
But you would rather him look good than bad against that secondary.
Absolutely.
Because not for nothing, the other quarterback on the team has been allegedly, through all the reports through camp so far, been atrocious, like objectively bad. So it's not like Malik Willis is doing something. Actually, I take it back. Malik Willis is doing something that nobody else on the roster is doing, which is looking good at the quarterback position.
Herbie, the difference between him and the other quarterbacks is night and day. Like, coming into camp, you had all these people who I don't, it's like it's sad the state of Dolphins fandom, Herbie, because we went
It
from Dan
absolutely
Marino
is.
to fans hyping up guys like Skylar Thompson and Quinn Ewers,
Tough.
guys. Like,
Tough. Tough. Tough.
and we've seen how Quinn has regressed in a bad way. Like he has not. Like today was supposedly his best looking day, and he's probably gonna end up being the backup, Herbie. But that doesn't give you a lot of confidence because if Malik goes down, Herbie, this ship at the very least, Herbie, I'm expecting. Like I'll give you my slight expectations for the Dolphins right now. At the end of the day, Herbie, at worst, Malik will probably look good and the rest of the team will be bad, but we'll have fun games to watch. Herbie, if viewers get some game time, man, we're gonna be watching some abysmal Tyler Thigpen type football, which we can't have, man. We can't have.
So I want to leave on this note because I want to transition into the conversation about the former Dolphins quarterback. But I want to leave on this note. And I'm going to ask you again, and it's not going to be the last time I ask you this. I promise you this as your brother. Rod, is it time to panic 2.0?
It's always time to panic with the Dolphins. That's my answer every time.
All right, so let's leave on this note, man. Let's leave on this note. So, let's transition. Next topic in regards to the Dolphins. Speaking of quarterbacks, you are going to see a quarterback that you rooted for 5 years, that you lived with for 5 years, that you supported for 5 years, and it looks like we lost the homie Rod. Rod, come back. Rod, come back. I need you.
You see me?
Rod, come back. I need you, dog. Rod lost the internet. The internet lost me. All right. We lost Rod. Rest in peace to my dog, man. We lost Rod, man. Rest in peace, man. Pour out some liquor for the homie, man. Pour out some liquor for the homie. So, I want to pose the question because we don't have Rod. I want to pose a question to you.
Oh, shit, Herbie.
You good?
You see me?
I see you. Yeah.
Cool.
We back. I was actually going to ask everybody in the chat, should we or should we not boo Tua? And before anything, chat, y'all see me? I don't know if I'm even here. Chat, y'all see me? If you can see it.
I see you, Herbie. I hear you.
I know you're good. I need to know if the people in the chat hear us. So if you hear us in the chat, put it into what's it call it. So, Rod, like I was going to say, you lived with this quarterback for 5 years. Drafted in 2020. You lived with him. You supported him. He was the beacon of hope that you guys had. And I want to ask you, do you think you guys should cheer Tua in his first return to Hard Rock Stadium? Or are you booing the hell out of this guy, bro? What you doing, Rod? What? You got the post. You got the post of the fan. And people in the chat, make sure y'all in the chat also hit that like button, hit the spam, hit all of that. Get us out to the algorithm. So I got the homies in the chat, the Dolphin fans in the chat. What y'all doing this Friday, man? What y'all doing this Friday to Tua Tagovailoa in his first time coming back, not in the Dolphins uniform, man? What y'all doing, man?
You know what, Herbie? And I don't know what people are expecting me to say, but I'm gonna go with cheer, Herbie. I'm gonna go with cheer, and I'm gonna tell you why, man. I think a lot of people get mad at Tua, but at the end of the day, guys, there's a lot of things that they're mad at Tua for that weren't his fault because Tua didn't pay himself $200 million, Herbie.
This is true.
The team did that.
This is true.
The team did that. And I know there are a lot of Dolphins fans who may boo. They're going to especially with how he was. Listen, Tua wasn't perfect, Herbie. He should have hired a public speaker or a publicist or somebody to help him when it comes to his public speaking. He should have had somebody to filter him because he obviously doesn't know. He has no awareness. No, he can't read the room at all. But at the end of the day, Herbie, he was a Dolphins quarterback. And to be honest with you, even though pretty much nothing happened in his tenure and nothing of real note, it was a fun ride for a couple of years. It was a funner ride than I have had as a Dolphin fan, as sad as it is to say. The 2023 season, the excitement of Tyreek Hill, the 70-point game. Listen, Herbie, there were some highs, his 6-touchdown game. Like, there were some highs, Herbie, that brought real hope, that had me really high on hopium. Mm-hmm. But for the most part, Herbie, he was a Dolphins quarterback. He got his ass kicked here. He suffered some concussions here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he went through a lot being here. And
he did.
didn't end well, I don't think it's to boo him. I think it's bad taste, man. The boo. I don't blame Dolphins fans for feeling like that because there's a lot of Dolphins like my boy True. No love, no love. True has no love, and there's a lot of Dolphin fans.
True. I ain't gonna lie, dog. That's a whole lot of.
Oh man, hey.
Yeah, man. They ain't rocking with you, Rod. The people have spoken, man. They finna throw tomato cans into it, dog. You gonna see tomato cans. You gonna see, because he's Hawaiian, you gonna see pineapples, bro. They gonna throw some pineapples at him, bro. You know, be culturally respect his culture. You feel me? Some little luau's, some little, you feel me? Some sake bowls, the little poke bowls. They gonna throw that at that man, bro. It's gonna be really ugly, dog.
Oh yeah.
Because you're gonna get booed the first time back, right? Like, it's not the wound hasn't healed. It's still scab. Like, Dolphin fans are happy he's gone. He's Shad. I don't know if Shad is in the chat yet. He's Shad. He's your problem now. He's your team problem now. So Dolphin fans are happy he's gone, but they remember the conversations leading up on his way out. They read those reports about how he was on the way out throwing people under the bus. They're still pissed. It's like, dog, you made us look bad, fam. Like, it's one thing to piss us off. It's a whole nother thing to make us look bad for believing in your garbage ass. That's how a lot of Dolphin fans feel, dog.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure so. Yeah.
A lot of banana pills getting thrown at that sideline, dog. A lot of banana pills getting thrown at that sideline.
Mario Kart, boy.
So we'll leave on this note. I am for sure super interested to see how Friday night plays out. Now, I got the jokes out the way. We got the funny out the way. Now it's time to actually get serious, right? And the reason why I set this conversation up this way is because I wanted to let the conversation Tua lead us into the more important conversation, the macro conversation, the conversation that actually matters, that affects all fans of sports on any team, whatever your team is. It doesn't matter if it's football, hockey, rugby, it doesn't matter. This is bigger than all of us, right? What's going on in Cleveland is an abject slap in the face, spit in the face, and the biggest middle finger that I could think of at any point in time to a fan base. Nobody wants Deshaun Watson out there playing football, including Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson does not want to play football. They are forcing him to be on the field, to everybody's dismay. And the reason why I find it offensive, the reason why I think every football fan, specifically every football fan, but every sports fan in general should find it offensive, is because it is another example of these billionaires not caring about us, but also wanting us to still support them, wanting us to still buy their jerseys, wanting us to pay for parking, wanting us to orientate our entire Sundays around the product that they are quote unquote providing. Your entire fan base does not want to see this man on the field. And mind you, me and you, we called this a year ago. We said he's going to be the starter last year. We said this coming into this season in our preseason preview. The quarterback competition is a sham. It's a farce. He's going to start. There's 5 reasons why he's going to start. We said this all. 1, he's making $55 million. 2, he's making $55 million. 3, 4, and 5, he's making $55 million. I know this. And it shouldn't matter anymore. After that press conference that grown-ass man gave, which was basically spitting in the faces of all his fans, trying to gaslight his fans into saying, y'all are doing me wrong. Like, you haven't been an abject disaster for the past 3 seasons. An eyesore in every sense. And they're still going to put this man out there because of ego. because they cannot let all the money that they are paying him go to waste. Y'all have to boycott this. We as fans have to put an end to all of this nonsense. We can't let them keep getting away with this, Rod. What do you say to this?
Oh no, Herbie, man. Listen, at the end of the day, I feel bad for the Browns fans because obviously there's nothing they can do about this situation. But it just goes to show you, Herbie, it will always be about the money. We have seen the absolute abysmal product we get on the field with Deshaun Watson when he's playing, Herbie. And ever since he was exposed for for the masseuses, Herbie, it looks like he lost his powers, like Samson losing his hair. So at the end of the day, you guys, they spent all this money on a quarterback who is now washed, and because they still have to pay him, they're gonna trot him out there, despite the fact that they went and draft Herbie. What was the point of drafting two quarterbacks in a draft just to start Deshaun Watson? Like, what was the point? Like, it's just listen, man. It's a shame, really, because we see that Cleveland fans are just about done with this. You have your you have your small portion of the fan base that's just like, fuck it, whatever. They know there's nothing they can do. Put the best quarterback out there, which who knows with the Browns, they haven't looked good at all. But man, listen, dude, it's a shame, dude. And honestly, I'm pretty sure anyway, even though they're going to start Deshaun, he's not gonna. I don't think he's finishing out the season as a starter. I think probably a few weeks in, and I know it's not about that, but at the end of the day, they're gonna try to milk as much as they can out of him.
Of course.
It's just
of course. Listen, I understand the play. You can always go to Shedeur Sanders. They know that. Deshaun is going to play maybe 3 games. And Deshaun is going to make sure that he is contributing to making sure he only plays 3 games. He's going to be bad on purpose. He's going to be terrible on purpose. He's going to make it to where it's like, y'all have to get me off this field. He's going to play his part in the role.
He's going to be a premium point shaver, Herbie.
But the problem is it's not about them or Deshaun. At the end of the day, you are supposed to care about what your fans want. Like, I see Joey. Joey, I appreciate you being in the chat. This is not about Shedeur. Like, you having a comment right here. And and Shedeur was the worst quarterback in the NFL last season. Who cares? The entire fan base does not want to see Deshaun Watson. We are the customer. We're the consumer. You're supposed to listen to us. It's a two-way street. Or we know it's actually not a two-way street. We know it's a one-way street. But you're at least supposed to pretend. You cannot make it this obvious that you truly do not care about us. That's why I say it's not about just Browns fans. It's about fans in general. If y'all let this jackass, Jimmy Haslam, get away with this bullcrap, it's going to give carte blanche to all 32 owners to do the same thing in their own specific way. The fans listened. No, I say don't. Stephen Ross listened to the fans, and he got Tua the F up out of here. Because he knew I can't lose my fans. So you got to go, dog. I will take $100 million cap hit between 2 seasons to get you out of my city because my fans want you out of my city. That is what it's about. Look at this, dog. Browns fans react angrily to Deshaun Watson starting at QB. I quote, this is a quote. It's a slap in the face, dog. Cleveland don't got nothing to be happy about. Y'all taking this away from them too, dog. Come on, man.
Oh my God! Hey, Joey says, "What does the locker room want?" I'm pretty sure they don't want a washed up fucking guy. Herbie, I don't think. I think the locker room would probably roll the dice with Shedeur more than Watson.
Your whole argument is a conspiracy. This is Monken's decision. I can only bring you the water, dog. I'm sorry, bro. I can't make you drink, fam. I can't make you drink. If you really believe that, then you decided to be a fan of football yesterday. You haven't learned how the NFL works. You're not a student of the 70-year history of the NFL. Going back to the merger, you're not a fan. You haven't been a fan long enough. You haven't read enough. You haven't watched enough NFL films to understand what is actually at play here. You just can't be if you truly believe that. You can't be. Because at the end of the day, look at this stuff, man. Like, this is what the fans are saying, bro. This is what the fans are saying, dog. And damn, hey, behind the paywall, I ain't paying that dollar. Sorry. Sorry, we ain't doing that. We not doing that. You ain't getting that $1.99 out of me. You ain't getting that $1.99 out of me. But if you could find that just put fans, Deshaun Watson. There's quotes, people saying we're not happy about this. You have people quoted in an article saying, I have been a fan. I've bought season tickets for 27 years. This is the first time that I'm not going to renew because I'm that mad about their decision to start Deshaun Watson. You have people saying beaten to the death. Like, I've been a Browns fan through all of the worst parts of being a Browns fan. Somebody in that article said, this is even worse than losing the team. This is even worse than losing the team. I feel worse about this than I did when we lost our team. And our team literally packed up their bags and went to Baltimore. We can't let these billionaires get away with this, dog. We cannot. Like, we got somebody in the chat that really think Todd Monken, a career coordinator, actually has any say in this. Todd Monken.
Well, hey, listen, man. My boy Joey said he watched Super Bowl I. And then, hey, my boy, take your medication, man. Yeah.
If you seen Super Bowl I, if you seen the Chiefs and the Packers or whatever it was back then, hey, man, you are walking in a cane, dog. I'm sorry. You are in a wheelchair. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. But you can't believe that Todd Monken, a guy who was so desperate that he took the Browns head coaching job, knowing that he was walking into a house on fire, actually has say in this. He doesn't. That came from upstairs, man. And again, if you want to be a Browns fan, cool. You want to support your team no matter what, through thick and thin. If you are more devout to marriage vows to the team than your actual spouse, like if you apply that logic to the team and not your spouse, live your life, dog. Live your life. But to the other 31 fan bases and fans of those teams, please pay attention to what's going on. We cannot let them win like this, dog. We cannot let them win like this, dog. We cannot let them win like this. Any last words before we move on, Rod?
Listen, Herbie, it's unfortunate, but it never changes. The NFL never changes, man. It's the good old boy system, man, and you know how that goes.
Absolutely, and thank you, because that gives me a perfect opportunity to transition into my next topic, which is the good old boy system working like the good old boy system. The NFL is an institution, but the NFL is big bro to little bro, which is college football or college sports, specifically college football, which is also an institution and has been an institution for decades, hiding behind the wall and the sham and the cover that is amateurism. Now, because all of these states are suing, they keep losing these legal battles, you realize how nasty, corrupt, how vile, and how disgusting and dirty college football has been this entire time. And it cannot hide behind a veil or the cover of amateurism no more. It's a wild, wild west. So I'm going into this conversation and I want people to understand. I'm going to make an argument because I believe in the argument, but I don't believe that everything is right in college football. I agree that it is too wild. I agree that it is a mess. I agree that it's absolutely absurd that everything does not have any kind of structure. I'm for structure, but I'm also for fairness. Fairness is always going to override whatever kind of argument or whatever problems that is going on with college football. This is an NFL podcast, so we primarily talk NFL. I'm going to try to make it as general as possible because there's a lot of people that might watch this who are only NFL fans. They don't really understand college. They don't care about college, but it's too intertwined. college football is a free minor league for the NFL. It's always been that. It creates stars for the NFL draft that the NFL does not have to do. You know about these people because they come pre-made as stars heading into the NFL draft. It is a symbiotic relationship. And it's never been more apparent than today. You have a Cleveland Brown tight end who's not going to make the roster by the name of Deshae Watson, or Deshae, whatever his name is. Homie said, well, I ain't finna make the roster. Fuck it. I'm finna go back to college and get a bag. And, ooh, they got mad, Rod.
Oh, the Carrots.
Ooh,
Right.
they got mad.
Yeah.
Ooh, they got, look, hold on, before we get into this. Racism. Gotcha. We're arguing about two black quarterbacks. How can it be racism? They always expose themselves, Rod. They always going to expose themselves. Every time. Every time. They going to expose themselves every time, Rod. But neither here nor there. I'm just going to ignore Joey for now. So, there is a situation with a tight end from the Cleveland Browns. He made it to training camp. He got cut. And now he is going to go back to college and play for the LSU Tigers. A lot of people are mad. A lot of people are angry. I agree with the anger. I agree with the animus. Go get your ass a job, Negro. Take your ass to work. The hell you going back to college for?
Bro, this is all the NCAA's fault, bro. This shit has been a mess since the beginning. Like, it's been a complete mess. Their lack of regulation from the beginning, and they're paying for it. That's the funny part.
And they're paying for it. However, the reason why I want to have this conversation is because what always happens predictably is that because people don't like that these kids have agency now, don't like that these young men are getting money, don't like that these young men have more power than they ever had, we always place the problems with college football on the young men. How are we mad at Deshae for trying to go back to college for getting a bag and not mad at the people that are offering him the bag in the first place? Nobody is holding a gun to these coaches' heads and saying you have to bring these dudes back.
Yep.
These coaches will get on these platforms, get in front of a camera, get in front of a mic and say, I hate what's happening in college football. I can't stand it. It's not right. I don't like it. This is against what I believe in. And then go recruit these dudes in training camp.
No moral integrity when you want to win, Herbie. None. No moral integrity when you want to win. That's just the reality. That's just the reality.
Nobody is holding a gun to Lane Kiffin's head and saying, you have to come get this dude that did not make the Cleveland Browns roster. He wants to. He wants to. He is the one in charge. When you hear college coaches all the time, what do they say? My program, my team. This is how we do it. This is my way. Now, all of a sudden, you have to go sign a dude that just got on the NFL roster in training camp? They got naked pictures of your wife? They sent the mafia after you? You got text messages saying, I got the bodies. I know where the bodies are hid. You better give me a roster spot. That's what's happening. Like, I don't understand. Like, put it like this, right? So let me get into the article. And this is the level of gaslighting that these people will do. And let me go ahead and find the article where it is right here, right? So basically what happened, the Big Ten and the SEC, they both came together and said, hey, if you are a player or you are a coach that is trying to get players that went to a pro team, blah, 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 we'll suspend you. We got fines. This is the part that is outrageous, though. And this is part of the gaslighting. And CBS reported Kiffin and the Tigers were actively encouraging players to sue the NCAA. Kiffin, like the lawyers who talking point he shares, is pointing the 5-for-5 rule. The coaches are telling these niggas to sue. They're giving them the game and then coming back and saying, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening in my sport. This is disgusting.
Double agents. Oh, man.
This is disgusting. This is so foul. So ridiculous. But because they're easy targets, we always find a way to blame the young men. Lane Kiffin called this young man, dog. This man was gonna mind his business and vibe, bro. He was finna go try to say, all right, bro, let me go get this little forklift job, bro, at Amazon warehouse. Oh, Lane, you got a bag for me? Yeah, I'm coming back, man. What's up? I just don't like the gaslighting. I don't like, and the reason why they're really going hard and all of these coaches and all of these people are making such a hubbub is because in actuality, all of this is to engineer or force Congress to take over the Protect College Sports Act. It is an act, basically, it is a collective bargaining agreement that is not actually collectively bargained. One side is in control, the coaches and the NCAA. And they love the chaos. They love that everybody is mad at the situation because they get to do something incredibly illegal, which is get antitrust laws or antitrust exemptions without negotiating it with the other side, which is labor. Every time that you guys are more mad at the millionaires than you are at the billionaires, you are being mad at yourself because you're labor, you fucking idiot. And it is truly insane that nobody realizes this. You cannot be mad. You're more mad at the people that are way closer to you on the totem pole than the people that are putting the rules in place to keep controlling you and keep controlling us like the sheep that we are. That is what they are trying to do. They are crying out loud and they keep saying it. Look at this. Look at this. I'm going to read a quote. This is foul, Rod. This is foul. Where is the quote? This is the quote. And I'm going to highlight it.
And I just want to make this point, Herbie.
Go ahead.
Like when it comes to sports, the main thing about fandom is that it's pretty much like tribalism, and the tribalism in college is even worse than the NFL. Like people go harder for their college teams than the NFL fans do for NFL teams. It's crazy.
It's crazy. So let me read this quote, and this is going to highlight it because this is all an act. This is all a bunch of gaslighting. This is from Greg Sankey. I want to say this is from Greg Sankey if it's not the quote from him, but Greg Sankey is the commissioner at SEC. It's either from him or not. We could clarify when I get a chance to confirm. But what's important is the quote itself. College athletes, not professional athletes, have been at the heart of the Southeastern Conference. So this is going to be Greg Sankey. The league wrote in a statement Monday night. And quote, individuals who choose to leave college athletics, sign professional playing contracts, and compete professionally should not then be permitted to return to college competition. Allowing that to occur will blur the line between college and professional sports. These guys, man, these guys got some nerve. Create significant competitive equity concerns and reduce opportunities for high school and current college athletes. College sports are for college athletes. The current confusion around national eligibility standards emphasizes the need to advance the Protect College Sports Act. That is disgusting.
They have no shame, bro.
No shame. No shame.
None, bro.
None. It is to make you mad, make you feel like you have nothing to root for, and get what they actually want. A collective bargaining agreement that was not collectively bargained, which is illegal, objectively illegal. They want to put a salary cap, even though the salary cap is only for the school and the players. There is no salary cap on the coaches. They want to put a one-time transfer rule, even though there is no limitation on how many times a coach can go from school to school. They just have to finish out the season. It is a one-sided agreement that the other side has no say on. I will never support that because that can happen to me. That can happen to you. It is labor versus the people in charge. That is like somebody coming to you and saying, yeah, you can only make $15 an hour and you never, ever get above that. And we're going to create a culture and create it that, there is only one league to do this. So there's no competing league. It's not a free market.
Right.
There's nobody else competing. So where can you go to get more money? You can't. And again, I agree that if you go to a professional team, you should not be able to go back to college. Again, take your ass to work, nigga. Go get a job, nigga. It is uncompetitive. You got professional training. You have no business being with college kids anymore. Go get a job. I agree. But I will never co-sign illegal negotiation tactics, especially when it's this obvious and this disgusting and this foul. Not happening.
They know all the loopholes, Herbie. They know all the loopholes, man.
Never will I co-sign anything this egregious. It goes against everything I stand for real. And this is the level of gaslighting, right? And we can leave on this point. I really want to focus in on the amount of money, because one of the arguments that they're trying to make is, oh my God, money just keeps going up and up. There's no end in sight. Nick Saban is quoted, when it started NIL, it started with $2 million. Now, some teams have a $40 million roster. Alabama, in 2022, gave Nick Saban a 8-year extension. Do you want to know how much money that 8-year extension was worth in 2022, Rod? If he would have finished it out, it would have been to 2031 or 2030. Take a guess. Take a guess. No, take a guess.
I don't have like
$93.2 million, Rod. 8-year contract.
What? 90, what?
93.
I was gonna go 73, but damn, 92.
$94 million contract. Rod, do you know, and just in 2025, not for the entirety of college football, just in 2025, do you want to know what the total amount of college coach buyouts were? The total amount of buyouts. And a buyout is they fired the coach, but they still have to pay that person all the money that he was owed on the original contract that he signed.
Of all the coaches?
Of all the coaches, just in college football, not in the entire NCAA, just in college football, dog. Do you want to know how much it was?
I would say 200 million. Roughly
270 million, Rob.
Shit. What the fuck?
270 million, Rob.
And they don't have money?
I got the article right here, my boy. College football 2025 coach buyouts had a $270 million price tag, my boy. And they want to pretend that the money is not there. Just in 2025 alone, in 25 alone, they had $207 million for people that are not working for those teams, bruh.
And getting paid, getting
paid. Do not let these people gaslight you. Don't let these people lie to you. Don't let these people come into these press conferences and pretend that they really hate the state of college football. They do not care. They want to win. They'll try to win by any means. There's very few people that are standing on their morals. Dabo Swinney, shout out to him. He stands on his morals. He doesn't believe in the transfer portal, so he does not get transfer portal people. He believes in high school recruiting, and his team has been ass since, but he's standing on his pivot. I respect that. The rest of these dudes, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
And the crazy thing is, Herbie, that they justify it by saying their logic is, well, yeah, we could say that, this is wrong, but I want to go get me these NFL guys because I'd rather have them on my roster than let you guys get them.
Exactly.
And they don't here's the biggest problem, Herbie, and to your point that you've been making this whole time, the coaches don't know how to say no.
The coaches don't know how to say no. Nobody's holding a gun to any of these dudes' heads. You can just say no. You don't like the transfer portal. Don't get transfer players. You don't like kids coming back that played professionally. Don't sign them. Don't tell them to sue the NCAA. Don't give them that advice. And after it's reported that you do that, you don't get on Pat McAfee and say, oh, well, if I don't do it, other people will. Come, I wanted to punch this dude, bro. I wanted to punch Lane Kiffin so bad, Rod. I wanted to punch him through the screen, dog.
Trash, bro.
I wanted to punch him through the screen, dog. Oh, my God, man. So, yeah. I'm here. We made the point. The point was made. And if you want a more detailed, there's a bunch of college channels that y'all can follow that can really get into the nitty-gritty. Definitely look up the Protect College Sports Act. Definitely look up everything. It's very interesting, bro. It's a rabbit hole for sure. And all right, man. Now, it's time to have some fun. That was 2 serious conversations back to back. My blood pressure is through the roof. It's time to have some fun, man. Let's end on a light note, man, because that's what we here for, man. But first things first, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat. I was looking at the numbers. Today's episode is the most people we've ever had in the chat, man. Round of applause for that, dog.
Let's go to chat.
We had hella people in the chat, bro. Even the bigot bot was in the chat, man. Shout out to Joey. Shout out to everybody, man. Everybody hit them likes. Everybody heart this thing. Push this to the algorithm, bro, for sure. This is the community that we are trying to grow. But Rod, man, it's time, man. It's time to get some game, dog. I need Rod, man, to wise for this one, dog.
What's up, my man?
I know you see it, man. Pack Jed York up, man. Pack him up. Pack him up.
You know what, Herbie? I think everybody's just having a big misunderstanding about this, right? Considering the Cleveland Browns are in search of, some players on their team, he's just in, listen, I mean, my bad, the 49ers. Here's the thing, man. He ended up in Cleveland, Herbie, and I can't fault a man, especially a man who loves his team so much, that he's going to go to the trailer park to look for a new tight end.
Mm-hmm. You thinking right now, Rod. You thinking right now, dog.
Oh, my God.
You
Football
thinking right.
scouting, baby. That's all.
You thinking right now, dog. I think you thinking right now, dog. Hold on, man. Before we pull this up, bro, I want to say, if you don't know who Jed York is, he is the chief or CEO of the 49ers. The 49ers are having the offseason from hell. Like, they just having the offseason from hell, dog. Man. They can't catch a break.
Well, listen, after this, they're going to be the 149ers, if you get my drift.
Man, free my dog, man. Look at my dog, man.
Hey, I'm gonna hold you. When I first saw the photo, bro, I'm like, damn, man, the AI they got going is crazy.
Man, free my dog, man. Free my dog, free the guy, man. And the reason why I say free my dog, man, because listen, man, I ain't too proud. He part of my community, man. I buy some kitty community. And I buy some kitty community is looking at him like he a sucker, man. He let the streets down, bro. You are worth $500 million. This is not the first time you bought kitty, Jed. You know the rules of engagement, bruh. You know how the game go. At least you supposed to. At least I thought you was a real one. I thought you was out in Turks and Caicos. I know you was out in Brazil. I know you was out in Ibiza. You done hit the baddest prostitutes. And you got yammed up in Youngstown, Ohio, going outside, Jed. Going outside. A literal trailer park. Going outside, Jed.
El Sucio, man.
El Sucio. I know you was in Punta Cana. Down in Dominican Republic, hitting the baddest. And you got jammed up in Youngstown, Ohio, going outside, bro. Up 500 M's. And you didn't know that it was an undercover cop. Rules to the game, man. Let's break it down. Let's break it down, man. Let's go ahead and break it down, bro. So what I want to do, dog, I just need to figure out. Rod, let's vamp for a little bit.
What's up, my boy?
What do you think happened to my guy, bro?
I mean, listen, Herbie, the problem with Jed is that when you do these things too often, man, when you feel like you are untouchable, Herbie, you end up making mistakes, man. And he went on his crawler website, whatever it's called, you know what I'm saying? And he didn't realize, Herbie, that they were running a sting. He underestimated the interest that the police would have in the trailer park, Herbie. And he got himself got. Imagine how embarrassing it is, man, to pull up at the address and you looking for the address, because they said when he pulled up, he was like, "Damn, where's that? Where's that?" He couldn't even find the right trailer. He couldn't even find the right mobile home. Man.
All right. Hold on. So I got it up. I had to look for it, so I do apologize. Because what I actually want to do, I want to read a little bit of it, because I want to give people who don't know about the story an opportunity. So we're gonna read a little bits of part of it, and then we're gonna react and give our commentary until we get to the whole thing, man. So you ready, my boy?
I'm ready, my boy.
All right, let's start right here.
Hey, Raul Havana said some funny. He said he took 2 cheeseburgers and 2 Diet Cokes.
He should have called T. Watson for numbers. Facts. Facts. You already in Ohio. You know the man who got the numbers. You know the man. You know the blood, bruh. Siri, I pay for it by Social Sim. I pay for it. I pay for it. I pay for it. If I want it. If I want it. Hey, shout out to the chat, man. Y'all going crazy, man. Shout out to the chat with the jokes today, man. So here we go, Rod. Let's get into it, man. San Francisco's 49ers owner Jed York used a pseudonym and responded multiple times to a fictitious ad for a prostitute prior to his arrest in Ohio over the weekend, according to an incident report obtained by Tuesday by ESPN. In the report, officers with the Mahoney Valley Law Enforcement Task Force wrote that York identified himself as a man named Joe. You can't even, come on, Joe. Really? Really, Jed? That's too close to your real name.
Why you gotta start with the same letter, man?
You gotta start with the same letter?
You could have called yourself Roy or Gilbert.
Two out of the three letters in your name is in your nickname. J-E. First strike on our dog. First strike on our dog. He out the gate, this man a rookie to the game. In a response to the ad, which was posted by an undercover officer posing as a woman on a known prostitution website, List Crawler. You know I know List Crawler. The Crawler. The Crawler. The Crawler. York contacted the officer twice Sunday with no response before the undercover officer responded with a third message. You got dubbed twice and you didn't think? You got dubbed twice and you didn't think? Your Spidey senses didn't come on, Jed?
Thirsty.
Your Spidey senses didn't? What prostitute is not getting back to you on a Saturday? Money day?
Boy, that boy was in the desert with Cottonmouth, boy.
That brother is starving. Shout out to Denzel Washington. That brother is starving. Shout out to Denzel Washington. Shit, come on, man. The new back page, you know our boy, our boy on it.
Hip to the game.
But no, all jokes aside, for the people who not rookies to this, if you hit the hoe up and she don't respond, it's a cop. They always respond because these hoes is trying to get money. And then if they respond, you get the picture, and then you get them on FaceTime to confirm. And you make sure when you on FaceTime, she got to show a titty. Because the cop ain't finna show no titty. You got to say, I need to see a titty. Pop a titty out. They pop a titty out, you got a real hoe. They pop a titty out, you got a real hoe.
Wow, man, this turned into a safe shopping tutorial.
You feel me? You know, we keep it real, man. We ain't gonna lie to the people. That's why our community loves us, because we always keep it real. Boom. York contacted we already got that. Officers arrested York after he arrived at the agreed upon meeting location, the Wheat Hill Mobile Home Community. That's absurd for a man of 500 million M's, bro. That is absurd. I never want to hear a man that's worth $500 million and mobile home community in the same sentence, bro. What are you doing, Jed?
Bro, but you know what's crazy, Herbie? A guy with his type of status and money, I know he just recently got divorced in May, right? Which is why he's not even in San Francisco, which is why he moved to Cleveland. Bro, you got the money. Bro, you could go to, a foreign country and, you know what I mean? For like
on a private jet.
Third of the price.
On a private jet, he could go to the foreign country. On a private jet. He doesn't even have to go through customs, dog. He doesn't even have to go through customs, dog. And he was a Youngstown hobo in a mobile home community.
You know what that is, Herbie? You know what that is? He had one of those moments where, because he's from there.
Yeah, he's from there. Yeah.
It was a nostalgia moment, man. Maybe the first time he bought some was in that trailer park, man. I think he was trying to relive a classic moment, and it just blew up in his face. You know?
Oh my God, man! Bro, y'all are killing me in the chat, man. That's like me not answering my director call. Why would I jeopardize the bread? That lady could call me at 4 a.m. Facts,
Big
facts. Mary Kay was at the Browns game. Like, yeah, bro, this is hilarious, though. So let's get through it here, bro. With so it was supposed to be $100, $160. So this is the thing, guys. If you are not familiar with this, you can do anything, you can say anything, but the minute you agree to it, now if you talk, and I want to highlight, if you're talking to an undercover and you don't know you're talking to an undercover, the minute y'all agree to a price, you're going to jail.
It's a wrap.
Because it went from me trying to have sex with you to me soliciting a prostitute. You are no longer trying to get your dick sucked. I don't even know if I can say that on YouTube. My bad, bro. They going to shadow ban the F out of this goddamn conversation. You can no longer get your You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You now are soliciting and you are going to jail. And that's what happened. York was charged with 2 misdemeanors, engaging in prostitution and possession of criminal tools. They be just throwing stuff. What's the criminal tool? Your phone? Your phone is a criminal tool now?
Hey, listen, Herbie, that's where the transaction happens. The communication, the payment, it's the criminal tool.
Man, listen. If one thing, I just want us, you know me, listen, like they said, I pay for it. I'm a part of the community, man. Shout out to Cameron. Cameron said the most brilliant thing, bro. Man, say, I don't pay to have X with women. I pay women to leave. And that is what I truly believe. When I do that and I engage in those activities, I'm paying you to get the hell out of my face. So I sympathize and empathize with my good brother Jed. We are brothers. We here. Eskimo brothers to the. I don't want to see my man in the orange jumpsuit. It pains me, Rob. It pains me to see my good brother like this. But we have to use my good brother as a teaching tool to the people who might want to engage in these activities, man. Be smarter, man. Use your third eye, man, when you trying to get some of these hoes, man. Don't go out like Jed. Don't go out like Jed, man. And that's gonna be the last thing that we say. Rob, man, all jokes aside, bro, excellent episode, bro. This is probably one of the best episodes we've ever done. Everybody in the chat, True, Trez, everybody, we love you guys so much. We hope that we gave you guys a very entertaining episode. And we are ready for some football, man. This is going to be hands down the best season that we do, man. Let's go, man. Let's go. Any last words, Rob, man?
Shout out to Raul, man, for saying he got divorced and is still paying for the P.
He was paying for the P when he was married. Yeah. Like it never stopped. Like, you don't just get divorced and have the midlife crisis. And actually, you might just get a divorce and have the midlife crisis and end up in Youngstown, Ohio, getting trailer park pussy. You're right. Yeah, it's all bad. It's all bad. But with that, man, we will see you guys next week. Deuces.